What's up, guys? Kawasaki here. Today, the Wrestle Princess 6 card has officially dropped. I know there's been a lot of news going on with Tej, and primarily the big thing is Maki Ito is not signed to TGPW anymore as of the 23rd of August. Her final match was against Yuki Arai at the Princess Cup Finals back at Korakuen Hall, I believe 2 weeks ago. I could be wrong about that, but we've only seen the championship matches and a couple special matches. But let's get into the matches that are official. So let's get right into it. If you agree, or if you see the matches, let me know in the comments down below what you would change, and or what would you do if it was Wrestle Princess. You're the booker of Wrestle Princess 6, but let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. So without any further ado, let's see what the card is. And this is a genuine reaction. I do not know what's on this card, so we're gonna get right into it right about now.
2025年9月20日、東京大田区総合体育館大会レッスルプリンセス6全対戦カード決定。第1試合
Oh shit, Mesaruga! What the fuck? Man, we got the two gremlins teaming up?
スズメコナ
What the fuck?
鶴がメイン
Okay,
に歌
I mean, that's one way to kick off the show. What the fuck?
アイアンマンヘビー
Oh my god! What is this? What did Pokotan with the belt? That's my question. Well, two questions. One, why did Pokotan with a belt? And two, who's gonna, who decided that, who's taking on Pokotan with a belt? It's literally anybody and anything.
メタル級選手権時間
I mean,
上バトルロイヤル
I mean, I guess
ポコタン挑戦者ラク原宿
the
ポン
Battle Royal.
ヒロ鈴木志乃芦田美
What the fuck is this?
設置か第3試合
Alright, so this match got announced, I think yesterday or today. Aja Kong and Himawari. And for those that don't know, if you're taking on Aja Kong at this time, a couple things. One, you're getting your shit kicked in by Aja Kong. Two, you're earning your stripes. And three, Himawari. Why does it have to be Himawari? To me, she earned her stripes when she had to work at MLW overseas for the first time ever. As far as I can recall. Don't quote me on this. But that was her first time working overseas. I don't think she worked at that Tej show in Vegas or Seattle prior to the MLW show. So to me, she
アジャコング
she definitely earned her stripes. But against Aja Kong? My god.
ひまわり
Ah, what the fuck?
第4試合
Oh, Priscilla Kelly. And for those that don't know, this was announced I think a week or so ago that Priscilla Kelly was making her debut in TJPW. And like in all fairness, she hasn't wrestled for TJPW in a very long time. It's been like 7 years from what they were saying. I'm surprised it's against Rika. Why is it against Rika? I mean, okay, now that I think about it, you can't do Daydream at Wrestle Princess because Mia Watanabe's in a goddamn main event. So Rika's just doing whatever she wants. She could have went up against Jada Stone for the International Princess belt, or she could do some special gimmick match like this. So this is a very interesting one because it's a crackhead against a horny maniac. Also, that's a very old render. Like, Jeebus, update that, please. Oh! What? What the fuck? Hiroyo Matsumoto? Hiroyo Matsumoto is making her TJPW debut. And she's teaming with Yuki Arai. For those that don't know, Hiroyo Matsumoto has worked everywhere in Japan. And this is her very first time working in TJPW. And she's taking on the team of Toga and Haru. Like, what? Hiroyo Matsumoto. And it's up against, like, somewhat newish roster members. She could have taken on Rika. Like, what? I mean, okay. I'm gonna get my picks and predictions later on. So you're gonna get like a 3-1. What's next? Oh! What the fuck? Okay. We have Miyu, the ace and the ambassador of Tej, with the fucking bird, taking on Ryo Mizunami. Yeah, I know. The only one that's able to take on Ryo Mizunami at this point in time is Miyu, Miyu Watanabe, Mizuki, and that's kind of it. Like, you don't have many options. But to put her in a tag match with the fucking bird? I mean, you have two powerhouses on one end, and they have Miyu and the bird on the other. I'm gonna get my thoughts later on this. Alright, so we're getting to the first of the few tag matches. Moka Miyamoto, also, one, the belt has been dropped. This was official, I believe, last week. But the International Princess belt is now officially vacated. And they need someone that can take hold of the belt. Right now, you have Arisu versus Jada Stone, which is a very interesting pairing. 15th champion is crazy. Next, we have Hyper Resonance, Kyoraku Kyome, Hyper Masao, and Shoko Nakajima taking on Uber Eats with Wakana and Yukihami Fuku. This one, they've built up at the Korkwan Hall show from the Princess Cup Finals. And now, your main event is Mizuki versus Miyu Watanabe. Miyu Watanabe won the Princess Cup Finals And now she's taking on Mizuki
プ
for
リ
the
ンセ
belt.
ス・オブ・プリンセス選手権試合王者水木 VS
Okay.
挑戦者渡辺美優
Any more matches? I think that's it.
チケット好評発
So, a few things, or many things. One, I have a buddy that's going to this show, so he's gonna get me some reactions. I'm gonna message him in a little bit about this. Okay? But, now, we're gonna get to my picks and predictions for this. And just like my thoughts, too. Few things. One, Suzume is the goddamn opener, and she's taking on the goddamn Gremlins. Taking on Buta and Mesa Ruga. God damn it. Like, what? You could have. Where's Kira Summer? Oh, wait, no. Kira Summer's in her next match, I think. Oh, no. She's in the Iron Man Heavy Metalweight match. Why couldn't you put Suzume in that match? But, like, with Suzume and Ren, like, I understand why they're putting them in a tag team. So, like, it's kind of okay. But this is a very interesting tag team between Mei and Buta. And if you don't know why I call Uta Takami Buta, you have to scroll back to the live streams. Or if you join the Discord, then you'll find out why. Discord link is in the description down below. But in this case, I'm gonna have to give it to Mei and Buta. Ren is gonna eat the pin. Like, I can just see it now. Now, the Iron Man Heavy Metalweight match. My main concern is, when did Pokotan win the belt? That's my thing. Pokotan is gonna be in TGPW for, I believe, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but Pokotan is gonna be in TGPW for the first time, maybe second time, and up against these goddamn gremlins. So, in my case, my only guess is either Mahiro or Palm is gonna walk away at the end of this with the belt. And something's gonna happen in between. I don't know who's gonna win the belt. If I were to make a guess, it could be like Shino or even like Mifu. Or even Raku. I know Raku's won the belt before. And then Palmer Mahiro is gonna win the belt at the very end. And then it's gonna change after this show is gonna end. Or at least like after the match is gonna end. So that's just my only prediction, is either Palmer or Mahiro is gonna win this. And with this one, Himawari Aja Kong, this is like your, if you watch Stardom, this is your passion injection match, and Aja Kong is the one with that passion. So, if I were to make a great guess and an honest guess, Himawari is gonna put up quite a fight. But Aja Kong is gonna come out on top in the very end. Probably with a Uraken. Uraken backdrop driver. Now, okay. Rika Priscilla Kelly. Priscilla Kelly is formerly known as Gigi Dolan in WWE. Okay? And Rika is one of the pillars, unofficial fourth pillar of TJPW. Rika's been there since January of 2014, and Priscilla Kelly has worldwide presence. So you have Priscilla Kelly bringing in some overseas viewership. Even Rika to an extent. Now, in my all fairness, I'm not too familiar with Priscilla Kelly slash Gigi Dolan. I am more familiar with Rika in this case. But with knowing what Priscilla Kelly slash Gigi Dolan has done overseas slash just like in general, I just have a gut feeling that Priscilla Kelly Gigi Dolan might pick up the win over here. And it's primarily because of overseas viewership. Like, I know Rika. I've met Rika. But, like, it's a tough one. So, I'm gonna have to go with Priscilla Kelly on this. Now, I'm gonna bring this up with Teruya Matsumoto. Like, albeit she is a freelancer, but she has worked everywhere in Japan. I believe she's worked DPW, so she has a little bit of overseas experience slash viewership. And Yuki Rai has like some of, if not the biggest viewership for TGPW because of SKE48. And with Toga and Haru being like some of the rookie-ish members of the roster, I just have a gut feeling Team Yuki Arai is gonna pick up the win on this. And now, I'm gonna bring this up. Miyamashita and the Bird, Yuki Aino, Ryo Mizunami. Ryo Mizunami is a freelancer, but she has experience with TGPW. She's only lost, I believe, once. And Yuki Aino has been there for a very long time. But Yuki Aino and Ryo Mizunami are powerhouses of this match. But if you wanted to factor in Miyu and the Bird, Miyu has been there since day one. And not just that, she is an ambassador for TGPW. A big, big role for big shoes to fill. So, if I really wanted to pick somebody, honestly, the Bird is eating the pin. Yuki Aino, Ryo Mizunami is picking up the win on this. Like, out of every single one that's in this match, Kaya is the rookie. She's the freshest one, the freshest meat. You cannot deny that. So, Miyu is gonna be on the outside, and either Yuki or Ryo is gonna finish off Kaya slash Bird. Now, in regards to the International Princess belt, it's unfortunate that Mocha had to relinquish the belt due to illness slash injury. I'm not too sure which one it is. But with this, you have two very well-known talent. On one side, you have Arisu Endo, a big staple for overseas talent for TGPW, and Jada Stone, who is just known for being overseas talent. And the International Princess belt is supposedly known for defending overseas against overseas talent. So this is a big toss-up between the two. Arisu's well beloved overseas, and Jada Stone is just regarded as well known, at least overseas. So for me, It's a big 50-50. It's a big toss-up, but having watching TGPW since 2021 and just following the timeline and how like everything has just been going. Me personally, I would have to go with Arisu picking up the belt. I've just been following Arisu since I started watching TGPW, going back to the lore and going back to the history of her like matches and whatnot. I've been watching Arisu since I started watching TGPW, and I told myself, hey, she's gonna be definitely going places, and I know she's gonna be definitely breaking the glass ceiling. So for me personally, unbiased, because I know I've met Arisu, get unbiased and whatnot, I'm gonna have to go with Arisu picking up the belt. And not just that, she can actually face off against Mocha as they have a rivalry, because they started somewhat close to each other and they've always faced off against each other. Arisu was the reason, or no, Mocha was the reason why Arisu got her first singles win. If you want to look up the history, I highly recommend watching TGPW from back then, and I would get Wrestle Universe. I'm not sponsored by Wrestle Universe, but this is how you can see the timeline just go. But getting off the International Princess belt, we have Hayame San Shokunaka Jimmy, Yuki Kamifuku, and Wakana Uehara. This is for the tag belts. Uber Eats, Kyoraka Kyomei / Hyper Resonance. There's a reason why Shoko lost the Princess Cup semifinals against Miyu Watanabe. I kind of predicted this. And again, the biggest thing is Shoko has the MLW women's belt. So coming out with the MLW belt will get traction for Shoko Nakajima and MLW for TJPW. And primarily because the Princess Tag belts are on the line. Like, in this matchup, I don't mind either one winning, because I like both teams. Okay? I don't mind both teams. I know Uber Eats is just still brand new, and Hyperresin has been around for a while. But with the traction Wakana has on social media, and Yuki Kamifuku has had over social media, like, it could be a toss-up. So either one. But if I had to personally pick, if you have 3 belts on the line, at least 2 are going to be retained and 1 is going to change. It's very rare that 2 will change and 1 will retain. So with this one, I'm going to leave this one as the 50-50. I don't care who wins. Either one, I'm okay with. And now, main event, Mizuki, Miyu Watanabe, they are running it back. But this time, the roles have been reversed. Miyu Watanabe is now officially the challenger, and Mizuki is the belt holder. Miyu Watanabe won the Princess Cup this year, and I'm, albeit very sad that Miyu won it and Arisu lost, and that's primarily because of a bias thing. I've been watching Arisu since I started watching TGPW, and I've enjoyed every moment or milestone that's come across her way. And this was the biggest match, was the Princess Cup final against her and Miyu. But Miyu Watanabe is too strong. She's been around for a while. She knows Arisu's tricks. She knows the deception. So it's just something that was bound to happen. I'm not mad at the results. So like Miyu Watanabe winning, I was able to see it. I even told myself, watch them run it back. Mi Watanabe and Mizuki. I know damn well this is going to be a phenomenal match. It's good that this is the main. And with this one, like the tag belts, it's a 50-50. So I'm going to leave it up in the air. If, I mean 50-50, it could be a 51-49. It's just narrow. Either one can win this. It would be nice that Miyu Watanabe will get her lick back and get the belt back for Mizuki. But knowing TJPW, Mizuki holding the belt will be okay because she can bring that belt overseas and even bigger companies, not just Prestige, but like DPW, West Coast Pro, and just anywhere in America. Not just America, but international. So either one I'm okay with. To me it's 50-50, but it's gonna be a 51-49. And if I really had to pick one, I'm gonna have to pick Miyu. And in regards to a tag match, I'm gonna say Shoko Misao retain. Okay? As long as each one is like, as long as each one has a banger match, I'm okay with. But those are my picks on Wrestle Princess. And even though it's a long video, I go into a little bit of an analysis. I'm very sad Maki is not on this card and she's out of the company. But I'm praying for her future. Because I know what she's been through. I know the journey that she's been on in TDPW and just in general. Like, I'm like the biggest stan for Maki, and I just want to see her at her best, at her peak. But that is my Wrestle Princess picks and predictions. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on the card and your predictions. I'm probably going to be streaming this, so I'm going to say is thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next video and a stream. Peace.